Alright, so this was supposed to be, I guess, a update and or a message to everybody, because it was supposed to turn into like a 30-day challenge, something fun, something that everybody could do together for the month. Let's all get together as creators and just actually get real serious about this. Again, for me, it was playful. It was more just not competition, but bringing people together. But and just to be fully transparent, like even now, it took me damn near over an hour just to start this video. And I already had the topic set. And this is exactly what I mean. This was kind of a perfect example on the transition, because it's not really about it being playful anymore, because at this point it's like myself as well as a few other people that I've been around, especially a few of my bros and shit that I've been streaming with for years. Like, we've given up on a lot, whether it's music, whether it's because especially with me and a few of my bros, it was like the whole you shouldn't be rapping over 30 thing came up, and we fully switched in the concept. But then I realized it's just like, nah, it's not that you gotta stop rapping, but like, let's not rap about childish shit. So it brought me to the point where it's just like, it just it took me so long even just to hit play on this video, due to whatever inconveniences, circumstances, whatever, just excuses. And it's just like, I'm tired of doing that. Not only do I fully need to stick through this, because I kept giving up on everything else, whether it's careers, whether it's just paths that I wanted to take. Like, I wanted to fucking do real estate at one point, and I really got deep into it. So it was just like circumstances made me just stop, or like, it's just like, maybe this isn't for me. And it's just like, this is one thing I just don't want to give up on, because it's not just about really the content. It's about the community that is building. Although, yeah, I could be, what you call it, mañoso, fucking hard-headed, petty, whatever the fuck it is. Like, I just want shit my way because I have a vision. And it's just like, now I've gotten to the point where now everybody, like, the vision is coming true. Everybody around me is streamers. Everybody's having their own channel, doing their own thing, and everybody's in their own way taking it serious. So it's just like, and not even on some like me shit, but it's like, I built this shit, and I'm about to give up again, you know. And it's just like, it all starts off with like slow shit, like, oh no, I don't even want to stream, oh, the drama's getting too much. Like, this is part of it. And I have to understand, like, if I'm at a regular job, the people that we deal with at our job gossip more than the people on these apps. At least on the app, I can click away, and at these jobs, I still gotta deal with, these same people. But, yeah, and the thing is, it's just acceptance. It's just accepting the fact that, like, as much as we want to live regular lifestyles, we can't. And not because we're streamers, it's just because we're streamers because we live this type of lifestyle. So You know, it's just like, bro, like I found myself streaming less, you know, whether it was the podcast or on like the apps and stuff. Like, I mean, yeah, on the app it was more of, you know, it wasn't paying out as much as I was putting in. But again, it's like, what was I really doing? You know, I wasn't taking it as serious. I was trying to stay away from drama on an app where drama pays. You know, I was trying to stay away from the things that could have gotten me these monetary values. There's podcasts that I've held on to because I thought I was a good person. That was just pure content I could have just let out. But then that comes to a point where it's just like, am I really willing to give up, you know, my morals for this money and this content? Because that's not cool. Because at that point, I'm willing to exploit. And like I said, I don't pray on the weak. Like if it's the deserving, that's one thing. But say we don't pray on the weak. But I don't I don't really know how else, because I had a whole nother vision for this video, but even for everybody watching this, it's just like if you in my circle, just understand like this month is about to be taken serious, and feelings shouldn't be in the way, because it's like if I have this vision, I need people around me who are gonna push me as much as I pushed y'all, you know. And like I said, there's about 9 to 10 streamers that, you know, whether it's the route that they're taking, the, you know, and I understand that people have lives, but again, if this is something that everybody's gonna take serious, we need to take some type of initiative, and it starts with 30 days. After 30 days of you doing it consistently, like that's gonna become part of it. And what we need to understand is just like this really brings us money, and we're playing with it. Like we're holding on to reels that give us a thousand plus, and you know, in the first 10, 20 minutes and shit like that. So it's just like the money's right there, and we're slowly not trying, but we're slowly figuring out what's working, and it's just like, why is this not being implemented with everybody? But again, like I said, that's why these 30 days shouldn't be taken personal, because if you're not going to be a part of, you know, what I have going on, you're not going to be as motivating as I was with everybody. It's just reciprocation. Because at this point, everybody got their channels, everybody have everything. People don't need me at this point, especially the people who aren't even around. You know, say, you know, people got their relationships going on, whatever it is. Y'all got y'all shit. If y'all choose to do something with it, nothing. Just like this nigga said, you got the same 24 hours as Beyonce and you chose to do nothing with it. We can literally spend a whole month where it's a guaranteed check. If we're streaming on different sites, posting on different sites that we know pay us at this point, that's literally expected one monetization and a paycheck by the end of these 30 days. So, I don't know. Like I said, whoever's
You
going
also
to...
you also can't force people to
Well,
be
that's that
ambitious.
that's why I said it's just like these 30 days not to be taken personal, because if that reciprocation isn't there, you have your platform. You don't need me. I'm cutting ties at that point, because it's just like I need to be that nigga that money changes me. Like, oh damn, that nigga, he different now. He did, yeah, because y'all didn't help me get to here. Because at the end of the day, had I did this to a hundred people, 20 of them would have been famous by now. The type of this manager type of shit that I do, all I need is one person to take this serious. So it's just like the people that I have around me. I love y'all, but It's nothing personal. Just like I have to do this shit to grow. I have to take certain steps to where I'm not stuck in the same position as before. Because if I take a test, I get an F, I'm not going to retake it with the same answers. I'm going to get an F again. So I keep putting this effort into people. Like, my thing is, like, it's very hard to do it on my own. Because had I put this amount of pressure that I do on other people on myself, had I believed in myself like that, and not even on no pity shit, but like, slowly starting to, but had I really believed in myself, I'd be fucking famous right now. So at that point, I just need to understand, it's like, yeah, I want everybody to come up with me, but it's just like, the main goal, the main goal was me being up there. Yeah, I wanted everybody around, but how was I gonna, like, was I expecting me to get up there with everybody? And yeah, I was, genuinely. Like, I wanted to do it, like, everybody built this shit together, but it's like, nah. If you gotta take selfish sacrifices, at this point, like, fuck you gotta sell your soul. And sell your soul in the sense of, like, doing something that you wouldn't do normally for money. So, I don't know. Everybody got 30 days. Well, everybody got less than 30 days to kind of check in to see who's going to do what, but we're going to see how that goes.
It takes 2 weeks to build a habit. So.
No, but I'm talking about, like, who I know is going to participate in or be a part of.
Show up for themselves, essentially.
Because that's what it is. Because, yeah, you guys are showing up for me in a sense, but it's going to get y'all paid in the end. So it is, like, if it's going to get you guys monetary purpose, like, it's going to get you an extra income, all you have to do is show up with somebody who's really trying to motivate you, who just doesn't. They can spend their time doing anything else. Literally all this shit, like, I can just gatekeep it and just go about myself. And I wasn't like that, but it's like, at this point, it's like, okay, so am I gonna selfishly do this on my own and everybody hates me, or are we gonna do this together? Because I'm tired. I'm tired of giving up. I'm tired of being right there. It's like, even just to bring up the situation when I was younger, I used to be on the football team. I was on the team for 3 years. And then when I finally made it to the varsity league, I quit 3 months before we hit the nationals. Went to Arizona. Everybody, like, they fought the other team. Like, shit was lit. But it was just like, that was like my first heartbreak. It's just like, damn.
But why? Did you just choose to?
Yeah. Something happened, and it was just like, I don't know, because the thing is, the street started getting involved. So a lot of the street people, I made a few of those mistakes. A few, like, street guys who were doing shit, I had them, like, our parents talk to each other in the Dominican community. So, it's just like, my mom would be like, oh, I'm taking them to football prep, da-da-da. And then I'd be chilling with the bros and then be like, yo, why don't you just talk to your mom and see, since we already, chill every day, sleep over each other's house, why not, nigga, get on the football team? Like, so, kind of like I do with everything else. It's just like, I started bringing people in, and, it was street shit. I had a petty moment with somebody. I don't know exactly what it was, but I know the feeling. It was just, I brought my pads in, and, like, everybody looked at me, like, because I definitely wasn't a team favorite, but it was just like, I bring energy from me. I whether it comes from trauma or not, like, I make people laugh. So, it was a hit for the team, but I don't want to do that no more. I'm 3 months from nationals right now. Whether that means monetization or making a certain amount of money, and I was just about to turn my pads in. And there's a whole fucking team of people that would have just been looking like, what the fuck is this? Kind of like it happened before. And I would have moved on to the next thing, excelled until I would have been to my 3 month mark. What? Did it again. And it's like I can't no more.
The big step.
So, like I said, everybody, it's not even a time frame. If y'all don't show up, y'all don't show up. Just nobody take nothing personal, because I'm gonna make a lot of harsh decisions, but
It is what it is.
nah, I just need people to be here, but I'm not gonna feel bad if they're not here. Because like I said, like, if this is not only gonna be good for me but good for everybody else, like, this is going to get you paid. It's not like you're just coming to chill. So I don't know. We'll see. But you guys have a good night. It's 3 in the morning, just spooky hours. So we're gonna see what we get into.